Alright, we are back with some Bard this game. So, the reason why I picked Bard, and it's about Master Grandmaster game. The reason why I picked Bard is because we had already locked in Zyra bot lane, and the enemy bot lane had shown both of their picks, and it was Jinx and Alistar. So I can kind of pick whatever I want, but I need to pick something, in my opinion, that is not very afraid of getting like Alistar comboed later on. So I can't really pick a super squishy enchanter. Like I don't want to pick Nami or something. I don't want to pick Senna really. Um, Hopefully this guy comes back. So I want to pick something reasonably tanky, like a Bard or a Maokai or a Rakan or something that has some good utility and can help like win this lane poke wise, and just I wanted to pick that brought some utility in the game. So obviously we're going the Electrocute build with Bard, and not so much for lane phase. The bone plating that I have is kind of for later on. Again, I don't want to have to be afraid of getting Alistar comboed at any point in this game, so the bone plating helps a lot with that. And I'm probably gonna end up going maybe a Locket first, maybe a Dead Man, something along those lines. But I might as well just place my ward here so I can get some extra poke damage. Okay, they place their ward. Okay, if that Q hit the Jinx, I would have gone in for the auto and it would have procced Electrocute. Would have been really good. I would like to get my Electrocute proc on her, but I just need to land a Q first. Oh, close. So we kind of got free and easy push here because I used my ward in this bush, but it does mean I don't have any wards for like defending us, but I wouldn't be too worried about it. Lilia is definitely not going to be the type of jungler that early ganks, so we don't really have to worry about that. She's definitely going to go for a full clear. You would have to assume, obviously, they can do whatever. Wow. They actually autoed the Zyra there. I'm kind of surprised. I just autoed the Alistar 3 times there, and I didn't get the Electrocute proc. None of the autos had a meep on them, so... Looks like my Zyra kind of wants to just shove this, so I'll make sure I use my stack on the cannon. Oh. This is some real commitment here by the enemy bot lane. It's not that big of a deal because Zyra has TP and we'll just TP back. Like we were going to reset anyways. But it is pretty crazy that they committed that hard just for the Zyra kill when they know she's going to TP back. See, and now kind of what's going on here is it's turning from a like really awkward situation to a pretty good situation. She just got her base off. Now I just want to base. My Pantheon wants to play for this, but I have to base. Unfortunately, I'll get this and a sweeper because my trinket's on such a long cooldown right now. He has Hex Flash, so that's something to keep in mind. But this isn't... Obviously, I would like for us to not die, but if we're gonna die in any situation, that was not a bad death for Zyra. That's really crazy that that doesn't end up in a kill for us. I think my Pantheon went too early for no reason. That's really dumb by him. He could have just waited for me and I could have portaled us in behind him. I at least, or we at least were able to get a big chunk on Alistar, which is not bad, but really crazy that we don't get more, I think. Now that we have this HP lead, nice, get some poke down. Very nice. My Zyra is always kind of out of mana. And I'm going to play around this pink and make sure I'm protecting it. Good electrocute. Close, close. Could have been even Jinx's cleanse there if my Q hit her there. Once again, I'm gonna play sort of towards my pink here. At least trade the ward. But now that they committed to playing around the pink. Oh, nice. Good poke. Now that they committed to playing around the pink, we got free push again on the next wave. Nice. Very nice, very nice. My electrocute actually popped Jinx there. And that's kind of the long game, you know, we weren't even getting like the most poke down ever, the best trades, but over a long enough time there, where we play safe enough and get what we want out of the trades, it is very, very good for us. I don't think a cloth armor is like the most useful item purchase ever, but I can afford it, and it's better than nothing. I'm probably either gonna go into a Dead Man's or a Locket, so it works for either build. It would be either that or a pink. Oh, okay. Just taking their mid's pink for my mid laner. Very nice. Puts a little bit of pressure on their mid. Relieves a little bit of pressure for us. I actually kind of have to flash there. That's insane. I just wanted to get my electrocute proc off on Jinx real quick. But I guess she responded pretty well with what she did. Because I can just portal out afterwards. But her W slowed me so much, even though I have Swifties. Just want to show our respect to the enemy jungle potentially being here. Just want to make it seem like we have vision on them still, so they feel like it's a really hard gank to go for. Okay, nice. We watched her base. That's really nice. Okay, nice. We've kept him in place pretty well here. Now it's just a massacre here. Very good roam by my mid laner. And once again, we lived the potential... We played safe enough against the potential Lilia gank, and then this ridiculously good opportunity comes in for us. I think we can get one more plate and not be too sad here. I'm not actually going to stay for it. Just going to base. I see a couple chimes around, but none of them are very convenient. I can maybe pick them up later. And let's see, I guess I'll go towards the Deadman's because I do like the damage that I can get from it, to be honest. And I'm pretty strong this game, so I don't feel too bad going for it. And I might end up going like, I'll probably end up going a Locket still and not be too selfish with my items. But I could even go like Deadman's into like a Kanik or something because they have a lot of strong magic damage as well. Here, maybe I'll help my mid laner real quick. Get a quick little electrocute proc on their mid. Oh, whoa. Come on, man. That hurts. This is good by me. Taking the wards. 2 at the same time even. Very nice. Now I can get my chimes. I can get a lot of vision again with this. And now I kind of am just going to face check here. I'm just kind of making the call that Lily is not around. Oh. Bit dangerous there, but I really wanted to get that pink then. Here, I don't mind actually just basing, even though, well, actually, let's see. Okay, nice. Alistar got really upset and overextended really hard there. I didn't really know that our Ahri was coming, or else I wouldn't have ignited. I kind of just wanted to make sure he died. Oh, okay. I was trying to give the Wukong a W there. For some move speed. But it's nice. I ended up getting the cannon for both of us. And he still gets the kill. Very good. I'll hit the tower here just to help get this plate for Zyra as well, and then I'll base. This plate just takes forever to take. It's crazy. Okay, guess we can't take it. I wasted my time. Please don't cancel me here, Jinx. That would be so frustrating. Nice. Not getting canceled. Deadman's is on the way. Now that it's just Zyra versus Vlad bot lane, I don't really want to show up to bot lane. I kind of just want to play around my Ahri. My Ahri's very strong. And their bot lane is just getting farmed everywhere they go, actually. I will stay around Pantheon at the very least. Not so sure I want to play against this Aatrox. That's kind of crazy, I feel like. Vlad just kills her solo. I think my Ahri, or my Zyra may have underestimated the Vlad there. I was ready to use my ult if they kept going there, but honestly, I'm a little bit surprised that they Lily ulted there. I mean, okay. They're still using all this stuff and not actually getting kills off of it. Wow, that's my bad. I think we could get that kill pretty easily. Dude. That's so frustrating. My E was down. I really didn't want to flash. Oh my god, that's lame. Yeah, I'm surprised that Wukong ends up dying. Really, I only die there because I missed my Q on my ulti. That should have been a kill. Either a kill or a big chunk on Lilia, but I just mistimed my Q. I stood a little bit out of range. Or out of range compared to where I should have been. And then I just really, really, really didn't want to flash because my E was up in like a second and a half. And then I actually managed to die in that time span. I don't understand why my Zyra is just dying on repeat to Vlad. I think that's so bad, actually, too. Like, there's no way that laning against this Vlad is so hard that she just has to die. There's just no way that's the case. Wonder where they have vision for Jinx to play like that. It really is so bad that Zyra has solo died to Vlad twice. That's crazy. Okay. Come on, guys, let's get her. Nice. Very, very nice. We got her flash and ult. Somebody that's not Zyra needs to go against Vlad. I don't care if it's Ahri or Wukong or what. Just not Zyra, please. Just let her go mid. Zyra? Are you gonna auto the tower, man? What in the world was that? Just S-keyed there. Okay. I'm a little nervous about being up here. I don't really want to be. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay, I have a really big item here, and I can go towards my MR as well. Oh, my death is just so lame. I was playing the game so well, and then my death is just awful. Awfully greedy. Okay. I certainly wasn't going to use my ulti on the Lilia there. Okay, thank God we got that, and it wasn't Jinx. Well done. Well done, boys. They swept both my wards there. Want to make sure we get that rose. Get my chimes. I'm out of wards already, so I kind of want to base as well. I'm going to hover towards Pantheon, but I don't think I really need to. I think we're fine. So yeah, I'm going to get my base off. Oh boy. Well, that's so lame. I missed my Q and she actually lives at literally 1. That's crazy. Should have been a free Q to land too. I just got like high-low grounded. Just trying to buy Pantheon some time there. Oh my. Okay. Nice. We can actually chase them down there. That didn't hit? I mean, didn't it? She was right there. That's weird. Wonder how that missed. The Deadman's is actually doing kind of work. It's making my electrocute, just like my first couple of autos of damage are going crazy, actually. With the Blood Song, the Deadman's, and the electrocute proc coming in on the second auto is like, it's doing damage, which is, it's surprising me how much damage it's doing. Kind of unfortunate we didn't kill Aatrox. He lived at 1. Lilia lived at 1 at some point. Wasn't really intending on killing the Aatrox there, but I also don't really care about, like, I'm not in danger face checking him, if that makes sense. I think there's an Alistar around the Aatrox. Yeah. But I think they're kind of... Like, I think this should be good for us. Oh. Missed another Q. Hopefully it doesn't cost us another kill. Nice. Yeah, that was kind of what I was suspecting, is that there was an Alistar around the Ahri there. It's exactly what I was suspecting, actually. Glad I didn't use my ulti for that. Oh, that's so sad. It's crazy. Just gotta get out. Man. My ulti went down right as Zyra died. Wow. That's so unlucky. It was so close to saving her, too. And it was not good for Pantheon either. My ulti clipped Pantheon when he was trying to get into the fight. So, just a real shame. At least Ahri's kind of getting some damage where she can. And of course I died to the very tail end, like, barely died to the tick of the Vlad ult, 300 damage, and I was at like 250 HP. So sad. How many Qs are like nearly landing for me? Like, that's a massive chunk for us. I think we should do this. I have so much control of this area. I think this should be free. They have their whole team like playing against Ahri mid lane. Okay, they're trying to come around through river. Oh, very nice. Okay, nice. And now we're finally coming into it here as a team. It took a little bit, and the enemy team got more roses than I think they deserved. I'm actually kind of unsure how many roses we got, honestly. But they definitely got some. Jinx walked up and started hitting some, which sucks. But I'll take the Otacon and the 5-for-1 team fight. I'm just gonna get one last ward in the middle of mid lane, reset, get my wards back out on the map, play for the top side. On Baron. Okay. And I am just going for this fully selfish build this game because I think it's good. I don't think a locket really helps my team all that much. But when the fight was hectic, I just throw my ult down on Jinx to make sure she can't follow up her front line for as long as possible. And who knows, it may set my melees up to get something done as well. Oh. Okay. Got Aatrox's flash and ult, which is huge. Nice. Should be a freebie here. That's so late. Please stop, man. Dude, it's so lame. He's just solo killing me off to the side as his whole team dies. He has no flash and no ult. He has no flash and no ult. Just kill him. Just kill him. Nice. Good stuff, team. What a weird sequence. I guess I shouldn't have chased the Lilia. If I had seen Alistar, like, where he was by the time I ulted Lilia, then I wouldn't have gone for that. But I thought there was going to be nobody to stop me from getting an auto Q off on her, but Alistar was there. I'm up in 2. I'm up in 2. Nice. I actually get the Baron buff. Huge. It's actually kind of crazy. I guess it's just because Lilia has Merc Treads. She steps in, she gets, or she's just on vision, gets Bard stunned, and full Ahri comboed. Both of our electrocutes with my Ignite and everything, but she's just saved because she has Merc Treads. That's all she needs. If she didn't have Mercs, she would have been dead a million times over. Nice. This is kind of what I was baiting for. Even got another stun. Now I'm going to make it out of there. Oh, wow. Both of them died? The Wukong and the Ahri just died. I'm not really even sure to what. Maybe just Vlad? I guess it was just Vlad, but the Vlad flashed. Vlad is a really tough champ for me to deal with as Bard. Not much for me to do, even if I chase him. I was walking to him just in case my Pantheon wanted to fight him, but doesn't look like he wants to. And obviously all that is worth for Dragon Soul, so I'm not too sad about it. But it's not great. I think I'm gonna go Leandries next. Get some extra damage for my team. But we'll see. Maybe that's just unnecessary. And at this point, there's kind of like nothing to really play for. Like, my Pantheon should stay bot side, I think, so we can play for their red. It's kind of a shame that I don't have any more wards. But they're kind of letting me play into their red buff. Guess me and Wukong will take it. there's so little to play for. We're just taking their buffs right now. I guess we can take their top tower. Because we do still have Baron, actually. So I'll get the Baron buff on this. Get the tower real quick. Doesn't look like much else. Oh wow, that's a shame that's not a stun. Got the stun. Wow, and Vlad lived at 1. Wow, their whole team lived, basically. Okay, I'm actually kind of a problem for them. Nice. Because I had the shield there, I didn't actually have to worry about getting canceled. Because I'm such a problem, and I'm actually quite tanky, I am just going to go Leandries and try and bump up the damage for our team. I think having a Morello's would be really good too. I don't know how it's possible. I mean, Pantheon does have healing reduction, but I think our Zyra should so buy a Morello. It's really important. Like, maybe I should have, but I already have Ignite. And I really would like Leandries. It's a little shocking that our team, like, mostly died in that fight. Okay, I guess Baron is the next objective here. My pink... Oh, whoa. Be a little careful, buddy. Okay. I wanted to make the Vlad at least have to use his W to get to me, which I think ends up really nice for this team fight. He just had to flash away. Oh. Nice. My stun actually mattered there. Yeah, I don't know how the only person with anti-heal is Pantheon. That's ridiculous. Zyra just applies anti-heal to everybody always, so it's important for her to have it. Nice. She just got some very big purchase. I don't think I'm really... excessively worried here. It is annoying that they chunked me, though. That's crazy that they're still standing right there. That's so crazy. Nice. Oh, nice. Really good Bard ulti. super good. Just get Elder. Those two can get Elder. Oh, nice. And it's a W. Nice. My Bard games always end up going so long. Well, that game definitely wasn't perfectly clean, but there was a lot of really good stuff in that, so I'm happy about it. I'm happy about it. Let me know what you guys think. As always, I love reading the comments. Um, yeah. Until next time, I will see you all.